Well, greetings from the mountains of Pennsylvania once again. I'm currently in the midst of making another video. I'm hiking a section of the AT, not too far from the Lehigh Gap here in Lehigh County, Pennsylvania. But if you watched that video, just the one that I posted before this one, I found what was called the South Trail. And I was not expecting to see that out here. I didn't admit it was out here, but it looked pretty cool. And we're going to hike that in this video. So it looks like there's lots of exposed rocks and great views. So it might be pretty epic. We'll see. Alright, it'll be colder up there as well. But I gotta finish up this other hike I'm on. And of course for you that'll just be a few seconds. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I finished filming my other video here and I'm just retracing my steps back to the junction with the South Trail here on the AT. So we should be down there in a bit. Alright then, here's our trail junction. AT continues on that way, but here is our start of the South Trail. Doesn't sound like a very epic name, because it's 1.1 miles long. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to hike this one today. I just saw it out here when I was hiking, because it wasn't on my AT trail map, and it's not listed on Google Maps either, so it looks like a well-defined trail, so we're gonna check it out. Like I said, it looks pretty epic because you can see it from down on the AT. Looks like we're gonna be scrambling up some rocks and some different rock formations and hopefully some epic views up here. Probably a lot more windier up here as well, but all right, I'm gonna quit yapping and get to exploring this trail. Looking forward to it. And it starts out pretty gentle and a nice little pine needle covered trail, but here are the rocks. And it does have little blue blazes marking the trail. So this is a blue blazed trail. Alright, yep. Gonna get real rocky. They even have a sign for us here. Loose rocks, next 1 mile, hazardous when wet. Well, it's not wet today, so, but it'll still be still gotta be careful. Lots of potential ankle rollers. Yeah, and up there you can see the rock piles start. Yeah, so we just came from down there and now we're up on the ridge of the mountain, what I call the backbone of the mountain. Of course the blue blazes tell you where to go. You can kind of see the dots of them. So from now on we're going to be on this ridge, hiking along here, and that's the trail. So just got to be a little careful about where we put our feet and just take our time. And it gets pretty cool further up. There's some really larger formations. There's really one cool one up here somewhere. Almost looks like a giant table up on top of the ridge. Alright. We got our first larger rock pile coming up. And you know we're going to get some views up there. Alright, well, let's head up there together. The view up there is pretty awesome. And this is just one cool rock formation to climb up. Like I said, there's so much bigger ones further up. Alright, let's get up here. Alright. Here we go. Check it out. Awesome view up here. Yeah, out that way is Hawk Mountain. You can actually see what's called the pinnacle out that way. But that down there is Lehigh County. I think down there is the village of Slatington. It's down that way. Alright. We're gonna keep following the trail that way. Looks like we do get a reprieve from all those rocks every now and then. Here's a nice little section here again. Walking on these soft pine needles. So I'm glad that this trail isn't just one giant rock scramble, because at times that's what it looked like when I was down on the AT looking up at it. But there's still plenty of rocks in between as well. But you get some breaks in between. However much fun it is climbing on those rocks, it is a lot, more difficult going than just regular trail hiking. And just like that, we got another rock scramble ahead of us. So I'll probably set you down on this rock up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and scramble on up to the top there. Alright, so I came all the way back down to grab my camera. Now we gotta go back up again. But that's filming here. Alright, but the view up there wasn't quite what I was expecting. It's kind of interesting. It's one of those deals where you think you're at the top, but you're not. So let's get on up there again. Let me turn you around here in a moment. Kind of fun just kind of picking your way up these rocks. Of course, in a moment here you'll see what I saw. Yeah, look, it just keeps on. The rock pile just keeps on going. Alright, find a safer place to stand here. Yeah, check that out. Just keeps on going. Alright, and so will we, I guess. So this place is really awesome, because you can see up to the north we got a view. Back there is where we came from, scrambling over those rocks. Got a view to the south. And the wind is picking up quite a bit. Alright, let's keep going. Gotta find a spot soon to finish off my hot chocolate as well. Alright, so let's hike up to this spot right here where I just was. There's some stonework here. Somebody built like a little stone wall. You also have a little place you could sleep in there, so I don't know. I mean, some hikers could have built this. Looks like this used to be up top, but you never know. It could be much older too. Could be Native American, but who knows? That could be wishful thinking. But let's head up on top of this rock here and check this out. 360-degree views. That's looking north. Wow, and there you can see along the ridge of the mountain. That's the rock field we came across. There's looking south. Wow, I am loving this up here. And there is a really neat rock formation way out there. I wonder if that's what I saw from down below. There was a neat... The Appalachian Trail is just down below right in there. So, and it's windy up here. Alright, we'll be over there in a bit. Hopefully. I was just thinking to myself, that little spot just back where we were, that little rock wall, that would be a fun place to camp overnight during the summertime. Just gets my mind thinking. I know people keep asking me if I'll camp out anytime soon, but maybe this spring or summer I will. I gotta remember that little spot. Alright. Yeah, it's just one big jumble of rocks that just keeps on going. And see up top there, there's a feature up there. I'm going to call that the Giant's Table. I don't know if that has a name, but from down below on the Appalachian Trail it looked like a giant table. So I'm going to call it the Giant's Table. Just taking a little break here in an area sheltered by the wind a little bit. I'm going to finish off my hot chocolate that I had made for my other hike, but I have some left over. So this trail is awesome, and I never knew this was here. Like I said, it's not on any of the maps I've seen, which is kind of interesting because this is pretty awesome. I know when I was down on the AT, I kind of wondered if this was the original AT when I saw the sign for the South Trail, because my one map says that this section of the AT is very open and rocky, but the section I was on down there wasn't. But this trail is. But I could be wrong about that. You know, if you know anything about that, you can let me know. I'm not seeing any old white blazes on this trail to indicate that it was once the Appalachian Trail. But anyway, it's just a thought. I could be way wrong. But I think I'm going to call this video an unexpected journey. That's one of the chapter names in the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings. I forget which one, but an unexpected journey. Because I was not expecting, like I said, to do this trail, but it has turned out to be pretty awesome. And I'm not even done yet. Like I said, there's that one feature I want to get to, which from down below it looked like a giant table, the Giant's Table. Alright, well, I'm going to finish my hot chocolate, and then we'll get going again. I love these unexpected surprises. So, alright. Great place to hike. I wonder if that there is what I saw from down below on the Appalachian Trail that looked like a table. I mean, it kind of does, but it looked a little different from down below, but I'm not really seeing anything else further up. But anyway, I'm going to try and get to the top of that, I think. At least, we'll see. Alright, well that was pretty awesome from up on top of that rock formation. I'm not going to climb back up there again. A little bit unnerving. The winds are really gusty up here. So you're staying up on top of there and the wind is kind of trying to push you off. So I think I'll just stay down again. Well, I'm not going to go up a second time. Alright, well, let's keep on going. See if there's anything else cool. I don't know if that was, like I said, I don't know if that's the cool rock formation I'm thinking of that I saw from down below, but we'll find out. Alright, let's keep going. I am seeing some old white blaze marks, so I'm not sure if that does mean that the AT was up here at one point. But could be. Just wanted to point that out. Alright. But I would like to know if someone out there knows more than I do about that. Looks like we got another sign up here of some sort. See what this says. Oh, it's just our loose rock sign from the other end here. Hazardous when wet. So that means we should be nearing the end of this trail. The Appalachian Trail should be pretty close. Still got quite a few more rocks here though. And down here I do see the other sign for the junction with the South Trail. So right here's the AT. Alright, so that was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Just an unexpected hike. It's getting a little late in the day, but it was definitely worth it. Yeah, here's our other blue sign, the South Trail. And then we have our white blazes for the Appalachian Trail. So I got a little ways to go to get back to where I parked originally. Not sure how far. I might have a mile or so to hike yet to get back to the Jeep. And that's probably the quickest way to get here is I parked off of what's called Ashfield Road here in Lehigh County, up on top of the mountain. Some small parking areas, and then you hike you hike the AT, the Appalachian Trail, to the junction with the South Trail. That's one way to get here. You could also get to the South Trail by coming in from the Lehigh Gap as well. I think that would be a little bit longer, and you have to go uphill for a bit as well. All right. Well, thanks for coming along on this unexpected journey. That last rock formation I walked up on top was what I call the Giant's Table. Oh, hey.
How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying now. I just ran into another hiker there. And I told him about that South Trail. So he seemed to like that. Because that's a cool, makes a nice loop trail if you come up the Appalachian Trail here from Ashfield Road. You could hike all the way up to the one junction with the South Trail and make a loop and come back to the AT and then head back this way. Kind of like what I did in this video and in the previous one. It makes for a nice hike. Anyway, I gotta hustle back a little bit and get home. Alright, thanks for coming along on this unexpected journey.